What we are learning today is that during a conversation last year, a tense conversation that occurred, Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein discussed the idea of secretly taping President Donald Trump as a way to expose the chaos in the White House. It's really important to note, though, that there are differing accounts as to the nature of this type of comment. There are people who say that Rosenstein made the comment in a moment of frustration and he meant it sarcastically as a joke and did not actually intend for any sort of secret recording of the president to take place. There are other people who disagree with that assertion. And so we are left with sort of conflicting accounts of what, by all accounts, was a difficult conversation in the heat of a lot of turmoil and upheaval. You had just had FBI Director Jim Comey having been fired by the president. You have the revelation that Comey had kept memos about his own interactions with President Trump. So there's a lot taking place in the midst of all of this. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein has denied that this took place. He has said it's untrue and inaccurate. That's the way he's described the New York Times account, and he's referred to anonymous sources who have their own agenda, and he says he's not going to respond to it. But I should also note, though, by the same token, the Justice Department did issue a statement from somebody who was in the room saying, I do remember the remark, it did happen, but it was obviously meant in a sarcastic way.
And at this point, have you seen any evidence of good cause for firing of Special Counsel Mueller?
So we'll see what happens in terms of any sort of upheaval or any sort of reaction from the president. We haven't yet seen it, but obviously Rod Rosenstein and his boss, Attorney General Jeff Sessions, have been constant targets of the president's ire for more than a year now. And it is clear that the president is not sticking by the Attorney General, or is at least openly contemplating not sticking by the Attorney General past midterms. He's been angry with Rod Rosenstein because Rosenstein is the one who appointed Special Counsel Robert Mueller to lead the Russian investigation, and that probably hasn't really dissipated much in terms of his anger.
For many decades, the United States has led the world in science, technology, research, and development. Hostile individuals, organizations, and nation-states have taken note of our success. They increasingly attempt to profit from Americans' ingenuity